Ekele deri uno. That means greetings to all of you in the Igbo language in Nigeria. I had the opportunity from November the 4th through the 14th to visit Unity churches, communities, and leaders in Nigeria, Africa, as well as attend the Unity in Nigeria conference in Uzulu, Nigeria. I, along with Reverend Lisa Davis, who is from Portland, Oregon, and Reverend Festus Umio Diego, a native of Nigeria, who is now in Minneapolis, Minnesota, accompanied me on the trip. Reverend Lisa, as many of you know, spearheaded the Sister Ministries program that began when she established connections with the churches in Nigeria and supported them with books and reading materials and other means throughout the years. The trip came about after the president of Unity Nigeria, Reverend Dr. Udo Igwe, who for several years persistently requested that I visit Nigeria and the Unity communities there. I have to tell you, I did not know what to expect. But in the end, I must say it was one of the most inspiring, uplifting, and one of the most intense experiences I have had the opportunity to have in Unity. It goes without saying that Unity is alive and well in Nigeria. I have to tell you, my visit there strengthened my conviction of how powerful Unity teachings are. It strengthened the realization of the strength of the Holy Spirit and the depth of the acceptance of the faith and practice of Unity principles in Nigeria. Unity in Nigeria began in the 1920s as a result of one Nigerian finding a Unity magazine and then writing Unity for more information. Today, there are over 35 Unity centers in Nigeria, and we had the opportunity to visit and briefly speak at 12 of them in Lagos, Abuja, Abia State, Umuahia, Uzulu, which is the headquarters of Unity in Nigeria and the location of the Unity Conference. Each of the churches that we visited, we were greeted with such enthusiasm and joy, and there was drumming and singing and dancing. The people there embodied the power of zeal. Early in my visit, I had the opportunity to give a public lecture at the Opakar Auditorium in the town of Umuahia. I spoke on the topic, the spiritual path to peace. And one of the observations that I had was the attentiveness of the youth and their desire for peace in their country and our world. All the spiritual communities had a significant youth presence in their services and their communities. And there is a hunger and a thirst for unity that is hard to describe or put into words. In addition to interacting and visiting the Unity churches and leaders in their communities, I had the opportunity to visit a number of local chiefs that live in the villages. The chiefs are highly respected and often resolve matters that cannot be resolved by the local government. Interestingly, the local chiefs have a great deal of respect for Unity and its teachings, as well as the Unity leaders. For they speak highly of the Unity message and its potential to help transform the lives of the people in Nigeria and the country as a whole. I found a number of the people affiliated with Unity in Nigeria are successful in other areas of civilian life, and they attribute their success to the Unity principles that they have learned. One of the most touching experiences I had while there was the opportunity to visit the location of where the first Unity School for Youth was established in the 1940s. It is no longer run by Unity, but children were still attending there. And the school has no frills to speak of. The only thing that I saw were the chalk in the classroom, the blackboards for them to write on. Yet to the child, they cherished everything that they had, even though materially we would think they had very little. They pulled out the joy that is inherent within them, and they expressed it in a way that was touching to every person that saw them. There is so much more that I can say about my trip there, and I will write up a more detailed report of my experience in Nigeria. But if you desire to help spread the consciousness of unity to a group of people who will soak it up like a sponge and will have great appreciation for the teachings of unity, I encourage you to find out how to participate in the Sister Ministries program, and you will be helping spread the consciousness of the all good throughout our world. There is much that we can do. There is much that we can express. There is much that we can contribute to make a positive impact on people's lives in our world. And invite you to invite yourself to simply do that, so that we can spread the awareness of unity and really make a difference on the planet in which we live. God bless you.